Hey, what's up guys, it's Captain Card Magician. Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be teaching you an incredible simple card trick that doesn't just fool laymen but can also fool magicians. This trick is pretty easy to do and also has an amazing effect. This trick is known as Pleasing Combination by Harry Lorraine. So let's get into it. So this is what the trick looks like. First I could have my spectators give the cards a few shuffles. Like that, maybe a few cuts as well. Now once the spectators are satisfied, I'm gonna have them pick any two cards that they want. Let's just say they take one from here and one from here. So go ahead and take a look at that card. I won't look. Once you have that card memorized, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle it somewhere right inside the center of the deck. Now go ahead and take a look at the second card. I'll put both of the cards on the screen. Once you have that card memorized, again, I'm just going to shuffle it somewhere right inside the center of the deck. And we'll even give the cards a few cuts. And now I'm just going to go through these cards until I feel the position of both of your cards, until I can estimate the position of both of your cards. So don't think it's any of these. I have a good feeling about these cards over here. Yep, none of these. So I'm gonna take these cards and hand them to the spectators, and I'm gonna instruct them to do the down under shuffle. What that is you take a card, you put it on the table that is down, and then you take the next card and put it under. So they do the down under shuffle, and once they have the last card, I'm just gonna keep it aside and maybe put the box on it. And with the remaining of the cards, well, let's just give the cards a shuffle. And now, are any of these your cards? No. Are any of these your cards? No. So now we have two cards right over here. First, let's check what this card is. It is going to be the 6 of diamonds, which is your first selection. And this card right over here is the 9 of spades. That is your second selection. Now if you are enjoying this video till now, then make sure that you hit the like button, and if you want to see some similar content, then you can check out the rest of my videos as well after watching this one. And make sure to hit the subscribe button if you are interested. And now let's get back to the tutorial. Now here's how the trick is done. It's called the Pleasing Combination by Harry Lorraine, and here's how it works. First, the deck can be shuffled by the spectators. There's no setup to this in any way. So have the spectators give the cards some shuffles, and then you're gonna spread these out and have the spectator pick any two cards. Let's say they pick these two right over here. Now you're gonna show these cards one at a time, and you want to control the first card to the third position, the first selection at the third position, and the second selection at the top of the deck. Now there's multiple ways that you can do this. What I like to do is, let's say in this case it's the 3 of hearts. I like to do the overhand shuffle. It's just my go-to control in any scenario, whether I have to control one card or multiple cards. So in this case, you're going to control the selection, in this case the 3 of hearts, in the third position from the deck, from the top of the deck. Now here's how it works. Now there's multiple ways that you can do this. One more method could be the Malo tilt, where you could get a break underneath the top two cards and just, Malo tilt the card. Malo tilt the card, is that a term? You could just, put it right there. Instead of just putting it in the second position, you could just put it in the third position the same way. Or you could first control it on top of the deck and then just get a break underneath the bottom two cards and then put them on top. There's multiple ways that this can be done, but I feel like the most deceptive method, the most invisible method, is going to be the overhand shuffle. So if you know the overhand shuffle, you should definitely do that, and if you don't, then I highly advise you to learn the overhand shuffle card control. So 3 of hearts is the card. You're gonna take a bunch of cards, shuffle 2 cards on top, the third card gets in-jogged, the rest of the cards are just shuffled on top. Now you push up and forward, so you have a break. Shuffle these cards in your hands first. Like that. When you come to the last, just throw everything on top. So now you have the card controlled in the third position. And now when you show the next selection, in this case the 7 of spades, now this card gets controlled at the top of the deck. So I do the overhand shuffle here again, just throw a bunch of cards, the next card gets in-jogged, the rest gets shuffled on top. This gets pushed up and forward, you get a break, and then you just shuffle the rest, and boom. And there you have it. The top card is going to be one of the selections, and the fourth card is going to be the other selection. And now from now on, there's actually multiple ways that you can approach the first step. So basically what you want to do is take aside the top 6 cards of the deck and then go to the reveal. And now how you approach to the top 6 cards is something that you can personalize, right? So what I like to do is, first I give the cards some swing cards, keeping a break right over here, and then I just go through these cards and say that I'm just gonna get a feel of the location of your cards, get an estimate. And now there's multiple ways that you can do this, or you could just give the card some false cuts and say that maybe these are the 6 cards that I have the best feeling for, which I think might be your selections. And now there's actually one more method. I saw this in Card Mechanics video, and his method is just genius. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. I love it. It just gets rid of any suspicion. Here's how I like to do it. I just give the cards first a swing card, I get a pinky break, I shuffle the rest on top, and I just go through these cards, place them on the table, and say that I'm just gonna go through these cards until I get a good feel. And then when I come to the break, I'm just gonna take the 6 cards right over here, place them aside, and then just do the same with the remaining cards. And that is one of the methods that I like to use. Now when you come to these 6 cards, you're going to ask the spectator to do the down under shuffle. What basically it is you have the spectator deal 1 card on the table, deal the next card under, deal 1 card on the table, put the next card under, and keep doing this until you have 1 final card left in your hands, which is going to be the selection. You can just keep it aside. And now here, how Harry Lorraine does it is he uses the anti-pharaoh, I believe it is called, where he outjogs the second last card and the second card of the deck, and then he pulls it out and puts it on the bottom as an excuse for just giving the cards a quick shuffle. What that does is it puts the second selection in the very middle, so that you can do the final reveal where you turn the first 2 cards and the last 2 cards over. Now at this point you can see the card is at the very bottom of the deck. So now there's again, you can reveal this in any way you want, right? So how Harry Lorraine does it is he outjogs the second last card and the second card, he strips them out, places them on the bottom, and then gives the cards overhand shuffle, just 1 card at a time, just reversing the order. That puts the card in the middle. And now over here you're just gonna say that, are any of these your cards? Flip the first 2 cards over, flip the bottom 2 cards over, and say, are these any of your cards? And then actually how again Card Mechanic does it, I just love the way he reveals it. He has the card placed right over here, he uses this card to turn this over, and he uses these cards to turn this over to reveal the 2 selection. And I just think it's such an amazing way to reveal the 2 cards. And yeah, that's how the trick works. So that was it for this video, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, then make sure that you smash the like button, and if you want to see more of these videos, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to learn another really amazing card trick, that video is right over here. I'll catch you there.